Alright, hello world of YouTube and Newmoon Island, it is your boy, b2j135, coming back with another Pokemon X&Y Wi-Fi Battle. Whew. So yeah, it's been a while since we've done NU, well since I've done NU tier, and I decided to get back into it. So, you know how back in the days of Gen 5 and Gen 4, I guess it was more Gen 5 than Gen 4, we had the Wi-Fi Battle Finder and Smogon, and since Smogon got its new servers after being DDoS to death, they have never decided to put up the Wi-Fi Battle Finder again. So I've gone into the means of like, okay, what's the closest thing to Wi-Fi Battle Finder I can think of, besides streaming? Oh, Showdown! So I decided to go to Pokemon Showdown and in the social media room and see if anybody would like to battle. And the first person that came up was Servictini. So that's Skeeter, by the way, Servictini, and he's actually pretty good in the NU tier. And me being kind of like rusty in the NU tier, I think it was a good idea for me to give him a challenge, because as I found out later, he's actually really good. In fact, he actually won the tournament. So real quick, shout outs to Servictini for winning that NU tournament that we had on these social media rooms. But that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and get right into the battle here. So I'm going to start off with my Phantom. You guys know my favorite Rotom form, Phantom, Fan Rotom, Phantom. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Air Slash, bringing in my Titanic, please. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam from his Altaria. And I'm like, Altaria is really interesting. I mean, it is a dragon, so it does get to learn these moves. But it's just on Altaria? It's just so weird to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and take that Flamethrower, go for the Avalanche, and down goes the Altaria. I was actually kind of worried if he was going to be able to survive that Flamethrower or not. But now he's going to bring in his Feraligatr, go for the Dragon Dance, as I decided to go for the Earthquake here. Now, here's my plan. He's going to actually set up quite a few Dragon Dances, I believe, to get himself up to +3. So right now he's at 1.5, now he's at 2. I'm just going to keep Earthquaking. He was actually in the chat thinking, this is sweep GG. Well, he didn't say sweep, he didn't say GG, but he was like, that's pretty much going to be the sweep, or something like something real cocky. And I was like, you think? You really think so? He was just like, okay. So he's just going to keep setting up in my face. He thought I was bluffing. Nah, bruh. Nah, I'm just gonna keep going for the Earthquake. He's eventually gonna go for fucking, I don't know, Superpower, Waterfall, whatever Feraligatrs run these days. I used to run Feraligatr all the time, but I'm kind of out of touch with Feraligatr. Feraligatr was my one of my favorite water type Pokemon, and actually was the one I picked in when I played Soul Silver back when it came out. But now he's finally going to go for Waterfall after getting the +3, I believe. And look at this, the Rocky Helmet, nearly taking him out. And I was hoping to get enough because, you know, now I have to sacrifice something else that I didn't want to do. But being that it is a Carbink with Sturdy, I'm like, you know what, that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice it. Because the only thing I would have set up, this Carbink only does Light Screen, Reflect, Stealth Rock, and Moonblast. So I'm just going to go get the Sturdy, go for the Moonblast, and I swear, if I got flinched, I would have disconnected. I would have been so upset. But I didn't get flinched, thank goodness. And he goes ahead and down goes the Feraligatr. Now he's going to bring in his Vivillon here and go for the Bug Buzz, taking out the Carbink before I get a chance to set up Stealth Rocks. But it's fine. We have the plan. We have the Phantom. Choice Scarf, Modest, let's go. Volt Switch, Vivillon don't want none of that. But the freaking Focus Sash. See, this is why I wish I had the Rocks up. I wouldn't have to deal with this. But that's okay, because now we can go into Lilimon. I'm making pretty good plays, by the way, here. He's going to go for Sleep Powder because all Vivillons go for Sleep Powder and Quiver Dance and Bug Buzz and Hurricane. So I'm going to make a play and switch right back out into Phantom. He's going to actually go for Hurricane. I actually predicted him to go for Bug Buzz. And now, because of how Hurricane works, he's actually going to get the confusion off. And I was like, oh no. And I was hoping I didn't hit myself, but I ended up hitting myself. And now he's going to go for the Sleep Powder. I bet you're wondering, how is Vivillon hitting all these moves? Sleep Powder is like, what, 75? And Hurricane is like 75 or 70, I don't know, accuracy. It's because Vivillon has compound eyes, just like how Galvantula has it and can hit thunders out of the open and sometimes even in the weather. It's just fucking it's not number 666 for anything. Let me just stop. Not gonna go there. But yeah, this Vivillon is just wrecking my Rotom right now. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and switch out into somebody to love. My shiny Dragalge here, and he's just gonna go for the Bug Buzz. Dragalge, you know, being the nice and powerful special defensive dragon that it is gonna take that. He actually misses the Hurricane for once, which is kind of like, wow, now that was a lucky break. I mean, it doesn't bring your accuracy up to 100. I think it's about like 91 or something, but that's still really good accuracy. So even like Galvantula can still miss Thunders, unless it's in the rain. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out, going for the I believe it was the Sludge Wave, and now I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Focus Blast on his Regigigas, and that gets a crit, and I was like, yes, but it doesn't die. So he goes for the knockoff, takes off my Assault Vest, but he gets Poison Pointed. And I'm like, oh, I actually keep forgetting that, you know, Dragalge has an ability because everybody's so used to getting ready for adaptability. I keep forgetting, like, oh right, it has Poison Pointed. I think the other one's Poison Touch, but yeah, so I'm just going to go head for the Dragon Pulse, and that's going to take out the King. Well, anyway, the Regigigas. Now he's going to reveal his Furfrou, which I was like, wow, Furfrou is pretty damn strong to be able to take out Dragalge like that. Well, I did take a lot of damage from the other Pokemon. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring in my Lilligant. I was scared, like, whoa! This return almost took out Lilligant. That completely threw me off guard. But I did get the Sleep Powder off, and thank goodness it did miss. Whew, that would have been a world of trouble. So now I'm just going to go ahead and go for, you know, just like how Vivillon goes for Quiver Dance, I'm just going to go for Sleep Powder Quiver Dance. That's actually a common set among bug types that fly, like Vivillon, Butterfree. I think Venomoth gets it. I have to double check if Venomoth gets Sleep Powder, but I think it does. And also Lilligant, because Lilligant is a unique Pokemon because it dances, and I don't know. I can't explain why Vivillon gets Quiver Dance, but whatever. I'm glad it does have it. So now he's going to switch out after having 2 turns of sleep, I believe it was, into Sceptile, but he doesn't know I have the Hidden Power Fire, and I'm going to outspeed at +2, I believe, in that. Down goes the Sceptile. Now he's going to bring in the Furfrou again, because that's pretty much his last Pokemon. He really can't do anything else in this case. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain twice, and that's pretty much going to be the end of the game there. So it was actually a really good game, though. Seriously, good game, Victini. That was actually pretty fun, and I'm glad I got a chance to play him, because he's actually pretty good in NU, and this is giving me my spark to get back into the NU tier and reclaim my title as the best NU tier Pokemon player, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, once again, a good game, Victini. Thanks so much for giving me the battle, and not much else to say here. Yeah, you know, I'm just going to say my usual. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Tell me how you guys felt about the battle. It was very entertaining, I hope. And, of course, there's going to be more to come for Newmoon Island, as well as my channel, b2j135. Check that out in the link in the description below. And, yeah, pretty much not much else for me to say. I'm just going to say my usual like I do on my channel for this channel as well. So make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, Let's Plays, Wi-Fi battles, community submissions, weeklies, all that good jazz, streams, all of that stuff. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next upload. Alright, I'm out of here. So, b2j135 signing out. Deuces.